Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Aquadine, a kinetic visual novel that combines fantasy and romance while unraveling the mysteries of an ancient civilizations. Now, I played the demo back in August, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cutting to post-demo stuff. So if you want to see what happens between here and the end of the demo, I would say check out the other videos on my channel of this game so that then we can catch up. So see you all when we get there. I've forgotten how beautiful these aquatic views are. I mean, just look at that background right there. That is such a beautiful background to behold. And this dream again, this underwater dream, so beautiful. Okay, we just come out of the theatre with Cell and Elizabeth. They had some pretty deep conversations there about one another. A luxurious black gondola drifts towards the school entrance before coming to a halt. The only butler who sculled it helps the young lady off shortly after they disembark. Does something bother you, Lady Elizabeth? You've looked worried all weekend.
Well,
I appreciate your concern, Alfred. However, your words don't quite match your expression. Oh, don't mind me. While a Monday morning can be considered a drag to many, hearing others moan in agony is music to my ears. You are truly one sinister butler, Alfred. A drag? How can a day be dragged? That's why nobody could ever get you to laugh at their jokes. Anyway, have fun at school. And with that, Alfred takes his leave as a black gondola drifts away. Elizabeth follows a different current, one for the students. You doing okay there, Elizabeth? You look rather worried. Well, what a coincidence of this. Somebody took pictures of Elizabeth and Cell together, for goodness sakes. News does travel fast. Oh my gosh, identical friends or twins? More like scary. She'll hear you out.
if you don't mind.
Would you both be so kind to tell me about those posts? Okay. Elizabeth's interrogation on the frightened twins begins, and she looks determined to squeeze them dry, like an orange or a lemon. Did you hear about those rumours spreading around? Someone saw Elizabeth and Cell hanging out over the weekend. People think it might have been a date.
Really?
Yeah, really? For goodness sakes, that's so daft. I mean, how can news travel that fast, honestly? Beans develop fast, don't they?
Greetings.
Good morning. Elizabeth, is it true that you and Cell are, together? Okay, so we've been together once. We've seen each other once. We've acquainted once. Are you calling this a date?
Well,
I was with him on Saturday, but the rumours were true. This is huge. To the celebrity to going out? I'm gonna post this.
one moment.
Wait, I never said it was a date, and please cease this posting. Aw, what a downer. Would either of you happen to know where Cell could be at this hour?
Don't know.
Yeah, dunno, but people say he doesn't take appointments during school hours. I see. Perhaps Mr. Bookworm may have be assistance. Perhaps Mr. Bookworm will be able to help you out in more ways than one, because for goodness sakes, this double standard life is very interesting, actually. It's very interesting to see two different personalities of the same person. But it's just a rumour. Am I right, Diana? There you are. I've been looking for... Oh, he really is sleeping. Perhaps I should wake him up. No, that would be selfish of me. It would be better to wait. Yeah, best to wait like a good person would. I don't want to wake up my friend. I don't want to wake him up whatsoever. What about his face that catches your attention? Mr. Bookworm actually looks quite handsome when he isn't frowning. Perhaps it could be a perfect opportunity for a haircut. Hey now, if you tell him that, how on earth would you be able to see Cell in the light that he is? But I'm beginning to wonder what he looks like without his glasses. Could he really be related to Cell? No, I must not. It is a complete invasion of his privacy. Elizabeth pauses as she considers her decision. Will her curiosity get the better of her? I remember in the demo portion of the game that there are no choices, it was linear. And a kinetic visual novel would indicate a linear story. But there are 4 romanceable characters, right? Yeah, there's Anya, Diana, Cameron, and Elizabeth. 4 character routes. Alright, that solves that problem then. Are you sure about that one, Elizabeth? As Elizabeth's Elizabeth reaches for his glasses. Robin's eyes twitch, almost like he has a sixth sense. He wakes up instantly and glares at her. What were you about to do? Nothing. Usually it's the other way around when it comes to gender actions and stuff like that. Elizabeth are quite straightforward, especially after eating that whole foot baguette as well.
Greetings.
Good morning, Princess. I merely wish to be of assistance by waking you up before class.
What?
Princess? Yes, you would be the princess that always sleeps, but with a single kiss, you shall be free from the curse and rise once more. I'm not dead. Threatened by a kiss, and now this is an adorable reaction. Lovely. Another girl notices their conversation has gone out of hand, so she decides to approach them herself.
Clear.
Be quiet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we'll leave. Come on, Elizabeth, let's... Ignoring what Robin was about to say, Elizabeth maneuvers around and glances at the sketchbook.
How wonderful.
My, what a stellar drawing of cell you have there. Wait a second. She's the same girl I met last time, and also at that plaza. We haven't met, have we? What is your name? Anya Tally, your classmate.
What?
Our classmate? When do we hear of this? Okay, that explains that. There's a missing student at our class, but it seems to be her. I don't know if she gets like 90s and 100s in all of her exams and stuff like that. I'm not sure if Elizabeth's humour is morbid and dark, or that she's just oblivious to what's happening. I don't want to hear that from you. Are you a fan of Cell? You've portrayed him quite nicely.
Well,
No, I'm only drawing him because Diana asked me to. Well, more like begged. That reminds me, would either of you happen to know where Cell may be? Hey Elizabeth, he's right behind you. Someone apparently posted pictures of me riding Cell's gondola so people believe we're dating. I mean, what's wrong with that? A person touring another person around the rivers of the city in this game, but I've completely forgotten the name of it. It might be the name of the game Aquadine itself. Contradictory, but okay. Robin and Elizabeth are left speechless by her rather unique analogy. Damn, well played. But it is true. If you have the intentions behind it, then it's just as bad as actually doing the killing.
well,
If you get what I mean. Because if you have intentions to kill, then that means that it's the stage before doing the killing. It's the desire, it's the motive. It's not about what you use or how you go about it. It's the intentions and then the enactment. It's bad.
Students, would you please attend class now? Students, would you please attend class? Yes, especially the guy with the glasses, the young celebrity with the long blonde hair, and well, we'll leave the other girl because she never goes to classes anyways. You can continue where you are.
Classes are about to start. We should get back. But I must find him so we can make light of these rumours.
goodbye.
No one knows where he is during these hours, so just meet him after school. Anyway, I'm out. Anya gathers her belongings before finding another place to sit. She is so anxious about all of this. Looks like Robin does not have a choice here. Robin going to meet Cell? Or Cell going to meet Robin? Or Elizabeth meeting both? Or Elizabeth discovering that both are the same person? And she's gone. How am I supposed to get out of this? Yeah, you're stuck in a very unique and awkward situation, my young man. Our young man. Banjo, why'd you follow me to school? I'll get in trouble if someone sees you.
Meow.
Aw, what a cute kitty. It must miss you, Anya. What am I going to do with you? Looking around to make sure no one's looking, Anya stealthily takes out a bag of carrots and offers one to Banjo. Why didn't you give a cat? Why didn't you give a carrot to a cat? Like, it only consumes water and meat. Doesn't have carrots at all. What kind of cat is this?
Meow.
Is that your cat? Robin? I mean, Banjo isn't mine, but I know her. You named it.
Is that clear?
Banjo's a girl, and you better not tell anyone. They might make me go to classes again. Alright, but what are you going to do? You can't let anyone else find out. I know, I just need some time to think. While they're in the middle of a conversation, Banjo scurries off to a bush in search for a tastier meal, preferably one with meat in it, and not that kind of meat. And here's Troublemaker again. So you're looking for something out here. Need some help?
Fine.
No, I'm fine. You can go back to whatever you were doing. Ah, I get it. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? What? No. And yeah, the more you say stuff like this, the more suspicious you are. If this was a mollusk, you'll be voted off immediately for your stances. For your slurs. Yes, hello, what a coincidence. Oh, it's just... No. Just... I take offense to that, for goodness... I'm just kidding. And of course I wear glasses myself as well. I've never personally been called Four Eyes. I've been called other names because of spots I used to have when I was a teenager. Diana, you're drawing conclusions again from your own your own superstitions, which you barely conjured up just now. Your sympathy, and in a way your empathy. At least you didn't notice the cat. True, but we should do so before we run into more surprises. Where do you normally see Banjo?
Actually.
Sometimes she'll be in the alleyway near Yum Pizzeria. The pizza restaurant? I guess that explains a lot.
Well.
Can't argue with that. If I don't feed her, she'll dig through their trash like a buffet. That alley isn't too far from the Cloud Company, so maybe there's a solution for both of us. Yes! Yes! We can quietly escape while we're at the pizza place. From the moment Banjo dropped into his bag, Robin realized he made a terrible mistake. It wasn't going to be anything like the brief trip he had in mind. As he struggles to haul his bag towards the alley, he could hear strings snapping inside from overexpanding. His arms are crying for mercy. For goodness sakes, how much have they fed this cat? She leaps out of the bag, Banjo diss as he tears off another page. She glares at Robin before spitting out a piece of paper. Oh, the enormous cat scurries off into the alley, bumping into several trash cans along the way. Robin can only be surprised to learn she was much faster than she looks.
Really?
Yeah, what just happened? A sight for sore eyes. You realise you're talking about the same person. Not even bothering to gather the rest of the shredded paper, Robin simply stands up and walks away. Yeah, whenever there's a scenario like that, it's just best to walk away. Don't involve yourself whatsoever. Oops, guess he heard us. Yeah, damn right. Ugh, there he is. I'm surprised he can show his face around here. His mum is still in hospital, isn't she? How could he just give up and leave everything to Sel? People stopped coming to his tours, and Sel is better than him anyway. It makes sense, but I still don't like it. I feel bad for Tori. Sel is much more caring than her own son. So if we picked up the oar again, would you support him? He already had this chance, so probably not. I doubt he'd suddenly fix that attitude anyway. Just let them say whatever they want. People talk behind my back all the time, so I shouldn't let it bother me. If they find out I'm Sel, all my customers would disappear. As long as I can support my mum, I don't care what others think of me. Exactly. Don't ever take on board what other people say about you if it's only gossip, negativity, if it's only crap. Because that sort of stuff does not benefit you at the end of the day. Only people with good intentions who say nice things about you or give you criticism, constructive criticism, are people that you should acknowledge and take on board. Not the stranger who just says something about you because they're bored stiff of their own lives and look for something else to do. Elizabeth once again shaken to the bone. Unbelievable! How could my witness just leave me at such a crucial time? No matter. I'll simply speak with Sel myself. After coming down, Elizabeth gently knocks on the door until someone answers it. What do you want? After taking a careful look at the visitor, he looks surprised that such a beautiful young lady appeared before him. Oh. Pretty girls are coming to my door. Grandpa is 8 years old and still got it. Nah, man, just skip this part.
Greetings.
Good afternoon. Call me Himal. Excuse me, but is Sel inside? I must speak with him.
Grandpa will speak.
Sel has several tours today, so he won't be free until late tonight. Tonight? This is a very important matter, but I guess it can't be helped. Something important, like a love confession?
Moment.
Of course not. There's been a misunderstanding which could affect both me and Sel. Himal reconsiders after hearing there could be an issue concerning Sel, so he lets her inside. Sel didn't tell you his real name too, did he?
One moment.
That isn't his real name? Ah! What have I done? Yeah, you shouldn't have said that. You just spilled the cat out of the bag. Like Robin let the cat out of the bag. One rare morning before class, Robin is neither reading nor taking a nap. Instead, he's looking straight up, gazing aimlessly at the fish swimming above him. Why am I still thinking about yesterday? I thought I let go of those things already. Really now? Robin, are you feeling okay? You seem down. Like, a little more than usual.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm fine. That's a false smile you've got on there, chap. Only Hilarious not impressed by this announcement. A field trip? We're not a bunch of little kids anymore, Mr. Norton. I think you got this all wrong. It's a different kind of field trip, one for research purposes. We'll be touring a bunch of architecture in town, so here's the kicker. Sel is going to be our tour guide. Ooh. How you gonna get out of this one, Robin? How you gonna get out of this predicament? Dino, would you just stop that? Would you just drop that scenario, please? What you saw yesterday was not meant to be, okay? Just not meant to be. Whichever way you swing, Diana. Whichever way you swing. That is true, but then they wonder why Robin isn't there. And if Robin isn't there and Sel is there, then what does that make that scenario? I know I've been babbling on about half of this episode so far that Sel and Robin are the same person. But you can't help it. You can't help but wonder where the story is going to progress from here. Come on, Robin. Take Diana out for shopping. Are you free this weekend? I'm going shopping at the mall, which means I need a big, strong guy to carry my stuff. Is that all you need from us? Just an extra set of arms, but also a friend with you. Robin examines his scrawny body to see if his dreams of growing buff overnight worked, only to be disappointed. Yeah, I see a 1-pack, not a 6-pack. There is also that. Cameron is strong enough to lead the martial arts team, right?
Well,
Cameron's too busy getting ready for that tournament. You've got nothing to... Talk about prejudice right there, for goodness sakes. I've got too many things to do, and if I try and list them all for you, the weekend will be done. You know, Diana, it's not always about the fact that it's a date, okay? Oh, Diana, I like you, really. Robin, calm yourself down, man. I mean, girls ask me all the time when I'm Sel. Is it because she's asking for real meal? Is it because she hugged me? I'll have to set my priorities straight.
hey,
If you're late, I'll tell everyone in school about your secret. What about Anya? She knows my secret? Is she blackmailing me? No, about your secret with Anya. You know, the... Anyways.
later.
I'm not cute. I'm adorable and cute. Grandpa, what's the big deal about this field trip?
Oh.
Ah, well, if it isn't my favorite grandson. Your only grandson? Grandpa ordered pizza from your friend's restaurant.
Really?
You're trying to win me over with Yun's Pizzeria? Is it
As a
working?
matter of fact.
Well, the pizza is pretty good. I even recommend it to some of my customers. Good. Now come join Grandpa for dinner.
Thank you.
Thanks, I'm starving. So pauses for a second as his hunger nearly got the better of him.
Enough.
Wait, stop changing the subject. Why did you agree to a field trip?
Mm.
Sometimes over the weekend. Sometime, I mean, at a bar. Okay, and how much do you spend? About 9,000 altos.
What?
What? 9,000 altos? That's too much.
Pugs.
Yes, but Grandpa lost and paid for his drinks too, which means it's more than 9,000. Why did you even challenge him to a drinking contest? Of course you'd lose. Have you seen Mr. Norton? Not only is he physically bigger than you height-wise, but he's also more broader than you are. Yeah, pride thing over anything else. Mr. Norton did used to work under him during their sailor days after all. Getting worked up over a little taunt like that is pretty childish though. But Grandpa always has been that way. Either way round works. What are we going to do? It's already set in stone, so cancelling would only hurt our company's reputation.
Oh.
It's okay. Kay, Grandpa has a plan. A very good one.
Grandpa will speak.
Grandpa... No, but... Your ideas sometimes are just nah. Like, I appreciate all the wisdom and knowledge that you have, Grandpa, but sometimes when you age to a certain extent, your ideas do become a little bit doo-dally. What is going on here then, Larry? No one else is in sight, yet it feels like they're being watched. Dagger-like eyes observe the situation from some unknown location. Then out of nowhere, someone moves in. That's enough! Huh? Oh. Yeah, somebody taught Larry his place after trying to... Gosh. You know those two pink girls earlier who were talking rumours about Elizabeth and Sel? Yeah, well, yeah, the mysterious person turned out to be Cameron, but Larry knew that all too well. His torso ate a fierce tornado kick after all. I found you. How dare you try to skip practice again? That really hurt.
No way.
Cameron, please help us. He's flirting and won't leave us alone. He's harassing us. Would you two shut it? My life is on the line here.
Not surprised.
Trying to feign ignorance, huh? I see. I've seen it all. Oh gosh, and that black belt really scares me. But Vic, shut up. No, it doesn't work like that. And they don't want you. Neither one of them want you, Larry. So stop being a creep. Yeah, good idea, Robin. Good idea. Just shut up. I couldn't say it better myself, Cameron. I could not say it better than myself. It sounds like a machine gun as well. I don't feel sorry for Larry. He deserves it. Oh no, not somebody else. And he looks even tougher as well. He looks older than the majority of his students, but also too young to be a teacher. Yes, sir. Take him away. We'll punish him thoroughly after practice. Wait, I wasn't punished yet? Yes, sir. The muscular senior stretches his head before dragging Larry away by the foot, leaving a rugged trail behind him. No one's coming to help you.
Wow.
Thank you so much,
I
Cameron.
was wondering.
Are you two okay? I'm so sorry you both had to go through that. Cameron being praised by girls is nothing new. If Sel wasn't so popular, more girls would probably gush over him instead. Would you be able to... Will you be at practice after school? Yep, you're more than welcome to watch. We'll be at the gym almost every day before and after school.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We'll stop by sometime. Ah, they're both nervous but excited. Robin was definitely watching there. That was quite the show, Cameron. You never cease to amaze me. It's kind of like a routine now, unfortunately. I only wish these boys had some more discipline. Or, you know, some common sense. Breakfast, did you say? I haven't, but I wasn't hungry.
Nothing.
You're hopeless, Robin. It's important to have breakfast every morning, every day, of every week, of every year. Wait, of every month. I should have said that one first. Yeah, some hills are just insurmountable, so that's why you don't try and attempt to climb it, because you know you're going to be defeated by it. So just try and take a detour around and do a more smarter approach. Although, I wouldn't personally go against Cameron myself. Gotta get him on board, Robin. He trusts you a lot. And that means you also should show that that trust can be appreciated. Because that's what friends do, Robin. They listen to one another, even if you don't agree on certain things. That makes you friends, because you accept your differences. Ouch. That's shutting down this conversation. Alright, but I'm always here for you, okay? Thanks. I really appreciate it. You've got brawn and brain. But of course it doesn't mean that brawn doesn't have brain. I think this is a perfect time as any to settle things for this episode, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying this experience so far. And like I said earlier, if you want to know what happened before the beginning of this episode where we met up at the school gates, then I suggest searching for my channel and just type Aquadine. You'll see a playlist of a 2-part demo that I did. And you'll be able to see what happened before this extravaganza. But I thoroughly appreciate the experience so far, and I find the mixture of comedy and seriousness throughout this game to be truly wonderful. But also the unique theming of water and the ancient architecture of this city and what it once was. Like I said earlier, you can check that out in the very beginning of part 1 of my Let's Play of the demo, where it literally gave a brief history of the town's history of the town's history. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all in the next time of Aquadine. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.